This is going to be a video about knives. So, yeah. Today I'm going to be going over the basic functions of all these, their differences, and why I flip, and what flipping is, and all that stuff. So yeah. So I have currently 6 knives in my collection. These are commonly known as Firefly Knives or balisongs. Balisongs is the name we usually use in the community, and it is the name that was originally given to them. Before these were popularized as butterfly knives, they were known as balisongs. They were first started off in like the Philippines, and they were used as tools, and then they started being used more as weapons in certain situations. And then eventually the company Benchmade, they made their way over here, and they started making these in America with different designs and did all sorts of stuff. And they started popularizing these, and there is one specific knife that they make that is very popular in movies. Whenever you see a butterfly knife in a movie, that's what it is. It's called the Benchmade 42. I do not own one. They're out of production. They're very rare. But these knives are all very different in price range and balance and weighting and all that. So this is priced from highest to lowest. So this is my most expensive knife. This goes for around like $300 if you keep it nice. It is called the BRS Replicant. They have been making these for like 5 or 6 years now, I think, and they're very good. They're kind of like the gold standard. A lot of people have them, and a lot of people want them. And this is a newer knife. Came out last year around this time, and it is called the Kraken, and it is by a very cool company called Squid Industries. They make very nice knives, and the rest of the knives that I have are actually by Squid Industries. This is another Kraken. It's just silver. So basically I keep this one nice. So this one's all nice and pretty. And then I flip this one over concrete. So like the ends of the handles are all chewed up and stuff. And yeah. So that's why I have 2 of these. Because I think they're just that good that I have 2, one to beat the crap out of, one to keep nice. Then we have this, which is the Nautilus, which is a trainer. So far we've just had live blades, but this is a trainer, so it is a dull edge. So there's no edge here. It's just completely flat. And it does have these little indicators, so basically, obviously if you're doing tricks, on these, it is very it's easy to cut yourself if you don't know what you're doing. And this is a live edge here, so if I ran my finger along that hard enough, that would cut me. Or if I did something, messed up a trick. That is the point of this here. So it lets you know, even though it is a trainer, it isn't sharp. Lets you know that you would have cut yourself. And this one, I don't like. It's really nice. It's another Squid product called the Nautilus. It is very good, and I really like it. And this was my first Squid product that I got. It is called the Squid Trainer. Basically, it's the one that the maker started with. and this one has been beat up a ton, and the handles slap together, so you can see that. Normally they don't do that. This one does. Look at this. If you look at this, I've kept this one nice. The handles don't actually come in contact, and that is because of these pins right here. Usually there are pins in the blade or the handles. These happen to be in the handles, so if you look there, see that barrel? That is what collides with this little kicker here, and there's kickers on the blade as well. So it stops the handles from touching, which is a good thing. And then there is this kind of knife where the blade or the pins are in the blade, and usually these tend to wear down faster since these are screws, so you can take these screws out and replace the barrels really easily. Usually it's harder to replace these. I got these replaced not too long ago, but they are also quite nice. So yeah, honestly I don't really care what kind of pins I have, I just care if it works. But yeah, see the pins on this one have been like, this thing's just been used so much that the handles will slap no matter what. And then there's this one, which this is mainly used for when I'm in a place that I don't think people would like a knife, would not want to carry a knife publicly, because if I get caught, a lot of the times it's not good. Like even if I have one of these, people sometimes will still call the cops on you. They won't care that it's not sharp. They still think it's dangerous, it's scary. That's why you carry this, because this is made out of plastic. You can bring this into the airport and flip it around and nobody will care. It's completely legal pretty much everywhere. You can take this wherever you want, and that's why I have this. It is really light and really differently balanced compared to everything else down there, but it is really nice. And this is like $50. So 300, 250, 250, 200, 150, 50. That's the price range on these. A couple of things with like why I got into flipping and all that, or why I do it. Basically why I do it is it's something to do, especially in quarantine. But I've been doing this for a little bit over 2 years. I started in November of 2017. But it's something to do, and it's something I find fun and enjoyable, and it's something to always progress towards, and whenever I'm bored I can just pull out a knife and flip it around and try to learn something new or something. It's just always there, and plus it looks cool, so like, you're doing all this stuff with a knife. But yeah. So yeah, that's basically why I flipped. I would encourage people to get into it. It is very fun and very, I guess, rewarding. And like, it's really satisfying. You're gonna end up spending a lot of money if you really get into it, but if you're starting out with something like this is just nice, it's cheap, it's well built. I've beat the crap out of this thing, and it still flips just as good as when I unboxed it. And it's really good. There are many companies out now, but there are a few that make really good products, and Squid is one of them, and so is BRS with the black knife down there. But if you're looking to get into this at all, Squid is very good. And yeah, that is just a couple things about these. I hope you enjoyed. This video is probably going to be way too long. But yeah, just some basics about knives.